Springtime. It's a time to open up the windows, do a lot of cleaning, and kind of have a good excuse to reorganize yourself.
Or shovel snow.
Or do that.
Joining us is a professional organizer, Lynne Poulton. Thanks for being with us, Lynne. How did you become a professional organizer?
Well, I'm hardwired to organize space. I love setting up systems, have always loved to do that. I'm a licensed social worker, so I was doing social work for many years before I launched my business and love helping people get organized.
I'm seeing you that your house is all organized and your sister says, get over here and help me. And you're like, okay.
Not exactly. I live with someone that's not exactly organized.
And that's the thing, Lynne. I mean, especially no matter who you are, over the winter, stuff just piles up. And, you know, where do you even start? Because it can get very intimidating.
Yes.
Yes, and exactly. People get overwhelmed and they're not sure where to start.
Right.
So I say pick a spot and set aside time. That's really the critical thing, is to make the time. So even just 20 minutes, you know, set a timer, put on some songs on your playlist, and get to work.
Or listen to New 102. Go ahead.
From 10 to 3.
10 to 3, Monday to Friday.
Cross.
Yeah. So I wanted to introduce a very simple framework that you can use in any area of your house. So we have donate, trash, and keep. And we're going to start in the closet because a lot of people shift their clothes. Now, in Ohio,
I wish I would have taken a picture.
We're keeping our sweaters a lot longer. But so I'm going to start with my tops.
Okay.
So the process would, you know, here's a sweater. It's wool. I'm going to pack away. So I'm going to put that there. Here's a shirt that it's kind of worn. Don't love it, so I'm going to donate it. And then here's another wool sweater, but it's turtlenecks, and I'm not into turtlenecks anymore. So I'm going to donate that.
That's the hardest thing, is to try to separate yourself emotionally from the clothing.
Exactly.
You know, if you haven't worn it in a year.
That's what people say. Or if it doesn't look nice on you, you don't feel good in it.
Right.
If you know, it's kind of worn.
Sometimes it's hard to get rid of your kids' clothes because you remember when you bought it for your kid. I'm sure you're going to have that with Anthony. Like, we can't get rid of that. You know,
right.
My son is on spring break this week, and this is our plan: is to go through all of his clothes, all of my clothes, all my husband's clothes, and you're helping.
Right. So you know, doing it together, that can be great. So you know, here, you know, here's a wool jacket. I really love it. I'm going to keep it. Here's a worn, you know,
camisole.
Camisole. You know, I think it's going in the trash. Here's something that I wear.
And don't really donate anything that you wouldn't actually wear yourself.
Yeah, if it's worn, like that's ripped, you know, have it go in the trash.
But, I mean, if it's ripped and stuff, but there are people out there that still, so, I mean, I guess look at the clothing, and if it is intact, there are needy people that do need the clothing.
But not with the stains. Be nice enough not to do that to someone.
Yeah, if it's worn or anything, or it just doesn't look nice, throw it in the trash. So, I don't know how this got in here. This is my my husband's T-shirt.
Oh, your husband's favorite T-shirt that he won't get rid of.
Right.
With the armpit stains in it, sorry. Good example of pitching it.
Right, so
I don't think anybody wants that.
I would throw it in the trash, but it's really important when you're working with other.
Let your husband see what you're throwing out.
Do you have something that looks like that?
Oh my, I've got a lot that looks like that.
We use these for cleaning
What's your husband do?
Ooh, you could. Maybe she wanted to.
It was already ripped.
He saw that now. But we cut these sometimes and use them for cleaning rags.
Oh, they're great dusting rags. But it's important when you're going through other people's things that they're with you, and you do not throw anything out without their permission.
Did you ask him before I ripped that?
I don't.
Wow, Michael,
sorry.
looks like you owe somebody a T-shirt.
Jason, he played a joke on me. So yeah, I mean, you see how the process goes? So yeah, this
the thing with your mess over there of your clothes is already organized. My closet, I pick it up and I could wear this.
But,
no, not really, but it's a mess.
And I think that you touched on it earlier. At least I've got OCD. I walk into a home that has kids' clothes and we have to take care of that first. I think the most important advice coming from someone who likes to be organized is take a time and do room by room, because you can get overwhelmed. If you just take room by room, it's a lot easier to deal with this.
That's right, and that's why I say 20 minutes. Just get started, and then you know when you're finished, you know the stuff is going to go to the trash.
Easy to take away. You're all done.
That you're going to donate, put them in the car right away, and schedule a time to go and take those to get donated.
You have inspired me. I'm going to go home and clean.
Holy organized!
Be organized.
3308. That's a great name. 858-5886. Holy-organized.com for more information. You're great.
You,
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. So fun.